Hi guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe for my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I'm bringing you a second update to the Panopoly Project Pan. So if you want to see why and what's going on, then let's get into it. Caveat, the hair, I know. We just did the roots. I gotta do a second bleach. We did do a little bit of the ends. As you can see, they're not as black. They are a darker brown, but I have to do a second bleach on the bottom. So, just the hair is a work in progress. I don't think it looks horrible, but, you know, just bear with the hair. But let's go ahead and get into the Panopoly second update for September. So if you don't know anything about this project, it's created by Jami, who's the impulsive panner here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And this is a Monopoly game board inspired project where you use dice to travel around the board, just like Monopoly. You land on a prompt, you do what the prompt says. You were to start with 5 prompts in the very beginning, you do rolling style. I work on, I believe, 6. Yeah, I'm working on 6 at a time. I just preferred that number for this project because Jami's pretty lax with when you post how many prompts you work on, when all the things. So yeah, let me get out my highlighter of justice. And that is not a highlighter of justice. Where are you? So the reason you're getting a second update for this project in September is because I've hit all of my goals except 2, and I just want to roll in 4 new prompts. I don't want to have to wait till the middle of October to roll in 4 new prompts. And last time I tried to do just like a middle of the month update and do a little short, it didn't go well. And this project, I do a very in-depth doing the board with you guys, so I figured I'd just do a whole nother update. So, for the color green, I had in my Too Faced Diamond Fire highlighter. It shifts green. And I had a 10 use goal. I hit my 10th use today on the 9th. You can't see. I've got other highlighters on as well. But 10 uses, done. I only used it twice in September. I got all other 8 uses back in August. So that guy is a goal met. Boom, bomb, diggity. And that was our first prompt from the new board. So then we have gold, which I brought in. As you can see, the cap is gold, the writing is gold. This is a Jeffree Star lip liner, and it's in the shade Calabasas. And I have a 10 use goal on this guy. I've used it twice so far in September, and I'm at 6 out of 10 uses. So I probably won't reach my goal in September. That's also why I wanted to update this now, because the 2 products that I didn't reach goal on, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to, because I don't think I'm going to use this 4 more times. I could, but so 6 out of 10 uses, still have 4 to go on that lip liner. Then for nails, I brought in this Clarity Cosmetics Creamy Skin Body Lotion, and I had a 15 use goal. I used it 4 times here in September to reach my goal on the 7th. Used it the 15 times. I told you guys I was going to hit goal. It's got to dip down, but I like this lotion. It's got glitter in it. And so I don't love that. If this didn't have glitter in it, I feel like I'd use it so much more because I do like the scent. I like the formula, but I just don't need a glittery lotion. But it feels amazing on the skin. But I did get my 15 uses. That was for nails, if I did not say. So that is a rollout. Then we have the prompts that I rolled in for the original September update. I've already hit 2 of them. So we have least used product. So I brought in this gloss from Jeffree Star. It's in the shade Shockwave. I actually have it on today. And I have a 15 use goal. I've used it twice. once in September, once in August. 2 out of 15 uses. This is going to sit on my desk now as my beginning of my makeup hydrating step. So, you know, this will be getting some use because I do like this. And I just don't love it as like an actual gloss. I think I like it more as like a lip oil hydrating step. But 2 out of 15 uses. Then we landed on the challenge wheel, which was clean your makeup, which that could have been like sanitizing your makeup, clean your desk, clean your makeup brushes, just clean your makeup in some capacity. So I chose to wash my makeup brushes because that desperately needed done anyway. And I washed my makeup brushes on the 30th of August. So I washed almost all of them. Every makeup brush that had been touched even once got washed. It took me over an hour. It was fun time. Love it for me. But I'm very happy. My brushes, like I said, desperately needed it. So thank you, thank you. And last but not least, we landed in jail. And that was to finish a product. So I brought in this the Stila lip oil in the shade Moon Dust. And I wanted to finish this. I used it 7 times in September, but I've used it 15 times since rolling it in, and it's done. There is the tiniest little bit at the bottom, but it has changed formula, that tiny little bit. It's like goopy. So the stopper is out. Like I said, I've used it 15 times. I'm gonna call it, I've used it a total of 40 times for this little lip oil. So on the 7th of September, I decided to call it and say that it's done. So that is a jail product finished. So we have 4 rollouts, so we're gonna have 4 roll-ins. Let me get the board all set up and we will do that. Alrighty, so let me start my screen recording. That's gonna be to the side here for you guys. And let's roll our dice. We got a 2. So we were in go to jail. So 1, 2. That is a white product. And I'm thinking once we get completely around the board, I might move back to the edition 2 board just because though I like these colored prompts, I kind of liked the 2nd edition board a little bit better. So let's figure out what's our random use for the white product. 10 uses. Okay. So now roll the dice. We got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, spring. So something springtimey. And we got choose your use. So I'm gonna go with 10 uses. We got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eyes. Okay. Oh, please, not a big number. Oh, please. 10 uses. Are we gonna get 10 uses for everything? And roll the dice. We got a 5. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is high end. Okay. And for high end, we are getting roll the dice. Ooh. uses. All right, let me go pick my products and I will be right back. All right, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be to pick out my 4 items. So for my white product, as you can see, the whole cap is white here. The lettering, well, the lettering is more iridescent, but the lettering here is all white. This is from Formula Z, and it's their Unisexy setting spray. And 10 uses. It might finish it first, but let's see. Ooh, smells nice, feels nice. That's a nice spray. I'll be happy to get some use on that guy. Then we have spring. So I'm bringing in this Give Me Glow Dream Blush. Not only does the packaging give spring vibes, the shade is Stifler's Mom. This just pinky shade to me just screams spring. Words are hard. So this is the shade Stifler's Mom. And I just think pinky tones are the epitome of springtime. So this is also 10 uses. Then we have eyes. So I'm bringing in, to go with that blush, I think these will pair beautifully. I generally wear this as a highlighter, but it is an eye shade. This is from Pretties for Your Face, and it is the shade Rose Champagne. So I can wear this on the eyes, I can wear this on the face. So there is the shade right there. See, like those two will pair. So pretty together. So excited. And last but not least, the one that took me the longest was high end, because I don't have a lot of high end makeup. So I pulled out, when in doubt, my tiny little Valentino lipstick, especially because it's only an 8-use goal. This is what it looks like. I have it in the shade 217A, which I believe is ethereal red satin, I believe. It is my favorite red because it's a darker red. It's like a blood red. Love this. It was a Sephora point perk, but it's still Valentino, which means it's still expensive and high end. So we have 8 uses on that lipstick there. So those are the products I'm rolling in along with the setting spray. I hope you guys are happy that you got a double feature this month. I just wanted to, you know, keep it going. I didn't want to just be working on 2 products for this project. I've already been waiting on Deca Panning to update because I've been done with all of my products. I have a whole refresh for that one. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.